I once saw a comment on a stay-at-home mom weekly reset video from an older woman who had been a stay-at-home mom in an earlier season of life who said, "Weekly reset? This used to just be a normal day for us." And I thought that was funny and cheeky and true. With that being said, here is my stay-at-home mom weekly reset. It kind of is a natural thing to have a sort of routine of a weekly reset as a stay-at-home mom. Generally, this happens for moms on Mondays. For myself personally, it happens on Tuesdays because the weekend is actually the busiest part of the week for my family. My husband is in the ministry, as they say, so weekends are a lot. Because the weekends are so much, we usually take Mondays off as a family, as our Sabbath, to just spend with one another. So I try and keep up with things like laundry, dishes, and easy meals over the weekend, but then nothing on Monday. So after generally a crazy weekend of being out and about a lot, doing lots of different random things, and then taking all day off on Monday, there is usually a lot of picking up to do on Tuesdays. So Tuesdays are just a natural part of my routine as a stay-at-home mom, that generally on Tuesdays, a lot of work needs to be done. We are usually completely out of food at this point. The tablecloth is always dirty, and my husband built our table. It's not quite finished yet, so I got the tablecloth to protect everyone from splinters. So I have to use the tablecloth. Usually on Monday nights, as our Sabbath winds down, we usually go to Costco as a family to get everything that we need for the week ahead. So on Tuesdays, I like to organize all of that, prepare a few staples throughout the week. And this particular Tuesday, I ended up going a little overboard on everything that I did. This is not a normal Tuesday for me, but my husband was actually home a lot during the afternoon. So he was hanging out with the kids, and I, instead of taking my usual afternoon quiet time, decided to just keep churning out snacks and food and cleaning because my baby had just been sick with roseola. And I just felt like I had a lot of catching up to do. This is also something that happens as a stay-at-home mom all the time. You need a reset all the time, but you never know when something random is going to happen. And after my baby got roseola, and I had never experienced that before, and he was just so sad and cute and just wanted to lay on me for days. Well, then after I filmed this whole video, I ended up getting sick, as you can probably hear in my voice. So thank the Lord that I had all of this food prepared. My kids lived off of yogurt and granola for the last week, and they loved it. And that was an amazing treat, and I didn't have to feel bad about it because they were still eating healthy, home-cooked food, lots of things that I had set aside while I was sick and slightly incapacitated.
You're gonna get it, Mama. Mama! Oh, you're gonna get it. I'm gonna get you.
The granola that I love making for my kids, I make with half coconut oil and half rendered beef tallow. This makes it so much healthier than anything with seed oils. We use this as our cereal replacement so that we don't have any seed oils. And the beef tallow itself has a lot of fat-soluble vitamins that are really beneficial and nutritious for the whole family. If you want this recipe, go to sheepandvine.com and type in beef tallow. It will quickly become a family favorite, I promise. And it's so easy. That's another thing about having a stay-at-home mom weekly reset, as they say on the internet, I guess. It really helps your life. It really helps your life run a lot smoother, a lot more easy. It is conducive to more of a slow living routine, a slow living way of life. When you know that you have your house under control as a stay-at-home mom, your brain is so much more free to function clearly and authoritatively for your children with love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. Creating a beautiful and clean home for your family is an amazing gift that you can give to your loved ones. And it is a true and honorable way that God is using you as a stay-at-home mom. You are literally washing the feet of your disciples. Another favorite that I have been making for my kids very often now that it's getting warmer out and they need a lot more liquids and a little bit of a treat because they're working so hard with their dad to help clean up the yard and they're just playing in the pool. But anyway, another thing I have been really enjoying making for my kids is a large mason jar full of homemade chocolate milk. I hate the store-bought chocolate milk, and I like making my own because then I can make it with raw milk. We are totally a raw milk family. Blast me in the comments. My kids are fine, I'm fine. But anyway, if you want this chocolate milk recipe, it is so good, so healthy with raw cacao powder and maple syrup. It is also on my blog, sheepandvine.com. Now, I also had some strawberries in the fridge that were not looking so hot. So while I was on this food baking mode during nap time and quiet time, decided to make some strawberry ice cream as well. I also love making homemade ice cream because, again, I can make it with raw milk. I can put egg yolks in from our chickens. And I know that my kids are getting a nutritiously dense snack. And if they don't eat a great dinner, I can give them ice cream and know that they're getting everything that they need. And that's really funny and great and easy as a stay-at-home mom. Another area that is sadly often neglected in my own home are all of the bedrooms. It's just how life is. But if you are struggling to get systems in place as a stay-at-home mom, just start with the very simple basics. Food and laundry, essentially. I feel like those are the two biggest things, and just picking up the house. And if you pick up the house throughout the day, if you kind of have a rhythm of, okay, we usually clean up before nap time and then we usually clean up before dinner time, for example. This will help you to stay on top of things. I'm sure you've heard of the rule of never leave a room empty-handed. For example, if you are going upstairs for some reason, make sure you grab something from the downstairs that needs to go upstairs while you're going up there. I actually keep a little table at the bottom of my stairs and the top of my stairs where I can put things that either need to go up or need to go down. So every time I'm walking up and down the stairs, I can grab a thing and I can bring it with me and put it where it actually needs to go. Now, all of these things, they need a place to go. Everything in its place and a place for everything. This is a simple rule that can help you. You're not going to have to be resetting a mountain. I know I'm doing a lot in this video, but like I said, this is not totally typical. Just figure out the things that are most important for you and your life and simplify them as much as possible. Get into a rhythm and just do things when they need to be done. Use the time that God has given you at your disposal for His glory, and He will provide for you. He will take care of you. He will give you the time that you need.